a lot of people, when they think D&D, they think crazy people who, like, go out in the woods with swords and, like, play, or a bunch of nerds sitting around a table rolling dice. And some people might think, oh, it's the devil's game, or, like, these people are Satanists and shit. I actually have a book called The Satan Hunters, which was written back in, like, 1983. And, like, I picked that book up and I just looked at some of it because I was like, The Satan Hunters, this might be interesting to read. And there was a section in there on D&D.
Well, started with my freshman year. One of my friends came up to a bunch of us during our first midterms, just introduced it to us, and I knew my dad used to play it. Used to play 1.0 advanced, which was advanced D&D, and 2.0, and he used to love it. He used to play it all the time with his friends.
Sorry.
Well, my parents played D&D, and that's how I got started. They would sit around the table and play, and I'd go off somewhere and do something, but then every now and then I'd sit around and listen, and it's really interesting, just the stories and the stuff that happens. It's a lot of fun.
You know what happens when you say for the glory of Hieronymus in front of your sentence? You slaughter villages that aren't villages of Hexstar, and it's bad times.
When you attacked me, I would have destroyed you.
So you would have actually attacked me if I would have actually attacked you.
So you're not playing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did make the right move
I
and
would
not
have been
attacking
like,
you.
boom, dead.
Specifically, my role tonight is I'm the Dungeon Master, which is the guy who basically tells the stories. The other people make characters and you run them through.
Tower shield is out. I grabbed 3 rocks and already cast magic rocks.
You'll be in there around later.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm basically God. I decide what happens and shit.
Did you cast Magic Stone?
Does he have it prepared?
You tried to cast Magic Stone.
I
What level spell's that?
I had it prepared last night.
First level spell. Wait, high or low?
I might not have had to.
High or low?
Story already built up, and I would tell them, like, this is where you're starting in town. This is what's going on in town.
And then it opens up
I go with them.
into a room.
Is it lit?
No.
Light.
Hey, where do I find
Guess light. It's about
Are you coming with us?
yeah, big.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
There's.
Yeah, I'm looking
Ooh,
for.
that's fun. Yeah.
What do I
The crazy symbols right there. You guys came down.
Knowledge Arcana.
I like it because it really draws onto the intelligence factor of things.
The role-playing aspect is more important to me because that just brings out the fun in the game when everybody's acting all weird.
I'm not kidding around. You have a hangover. Drinking more alcohol will help.
Joe, he's upstairs. A lot of people don't like him, so they will kill his character as fast as possible. And, like, there's this one where they're walking in through a dungeon, just like a maze-type place, and there's this room with a bunch of vines and stuff growing on the walls. And Joe's character is small. He's, like, a midget, basically. And we've got this really big dude, and they're just all like, I wonder what those vines do. And the big dude, without hesitation, picks up Joe's character and throws him at the wall. The vines wrap around him and grab him and go up his nose, and it's like, Joe, you're dead.
I don't think you could ask one person in our group of guys, which is about 20, if they've killed Joe, and they will say no. Like, every single one of them has most likely killed Joe 2 or 3 times. Yeah, Joe was pretty pissed about that.
Joe's kind of weird when it comes to D&D. Him being pagan, I think he might believe a lot of the things that happen in it. Or just like the gods and the religion part of it. Me personally, I just think it's a game.
I'm personally actually myself I'm a pagan, so being the sense that they try to take the pagan sense and try to make it into a satanic sense, and they try to do that kind of stuff with D&D as well. So I kind of have a double edge with those kind of things. It just I'm both senses. I have a similar feeling with both. So with my pagan feelings, with witchcraft.
He's pagan, right? And he's got, I don't know, it's just weird how he incorporates himself into the world.
With white magic, and people trying to say that white magic is actually black magic, things like that. And them going with D&D is the devil's work, and they're trying to match paganism with D&D, and they're trying to do that kind of thing. And I've actually been trying to fight people and trying to match those things together a lot. I really don't like that.
Like, people can get real crazy with this, but I wouldn't jump to conclusions or call it the Satan's game, because it's just a game. It's a story. It's fun.
We got people who consider themselves nerds, geeks, none of the sort. It's not anything like that. It's just a bunch of friends that really just try to have fun together.
You can't really defend yourself if you play D&D. There's different types of nerds. I mean, of course, we do different things. Like me personally, I skateboard, I listen to music, I paint. Like, D&D isn't life.